What is up, everybody? Brian from the Geeks Guys. I'm here coming with you with my top 16 wrestling figures of 2016. Happy holidays, everyone. It's 2017, and now, before I start the year, might as well just make my first video, my top 16 figures of last year. Now, I just started collecting wrestling figures March of 2016, so most of these figures are now, from 2016. Most of them are from recent years, and 2015, 14, and stuff like that. Some of them are 2016. Well, I'm just gonna put a bunch of figures together and count them down in my top 16. Not all are from Mattel. Some are from Jakks, some are from Hasbro. Who knows? You just never know who's gonna be in the list. So what you see right here are not my top 16. These are my honorable mentions. These are the figures that almost made the list, but because the other 16 figures beat them to the punch. So I couldn't leave these out. So without further ado, guys, I'm just gonna show you around. Yeah, these are all the honorable mentions. Oh yeah, please do not correct me in the comments, which series or what basic series this is, because there's so many figures that I have that I don't remember what series they are from. So yeah, let's get right on to the list. Right over here we have Elite Series 1 Edge. Over here we have Diamond Dallas Page, Elite, I forgot what Elite this is, I think it's 35 or 36. We have Elite Neville, Elite Dean Ambrose, Basic Page with the shitty looking women's title, Basic Series Baron Corbin, we have Hornswoggle, we have Jakks. This is a Jakks Goldberg with the Jakks World Heavyweight title and a tag title that I just added on to. We have Elite Tatanka. Over here we have the WWE Network exclusive Big Boss Man. We have the Hall of Fame series Stone Cold. We have the Elite British Bulldog. Alright, Hall of Fame series, the Hall of Fame 4-pack, Mr. Perfect. Okay, we have the Great Khali Basic, another Basic Sheamus, a Jakks Atom Bomb, Elite Sting, Elite Kevin Owens, Elite Dudley Boys, we have Bubba Ray Dudley and Devon Dudley, Legend Series Chris Jericho, Elite Billy Gunn, and Elite Stardust. So yeah, these are all the honorable mentions. And without further ado, guys, let's get right on to the list with number 16. Alright guys, with number 16 we have Elite 30 Batista and Basic Series Batista. This is basically a tie, since basically both of them are the same thing. It's just that this one has no body art in the back, and this one has so much detail. Look at that. That is amazing. I always wanted this figure. I wanted this figure for a very long time, ever since I started my collection, and I finally have it. This figure, without a doubt, is pretty neat. There's nothing else special about this figure except that it has the elite articulation and everything, but just looking at the back is amazing. Like, so much attention to detail, and the arms, everything. They have, I think, do they have the same head scan? Yeah, they do. I just have a little paint flaw right there that I fucked them up with. So yeah, Elite Series, Elite 30 Batista and Basic Series Batista make number 16 on the list. Elite 16 Brock Lesnar. So yeah, we have Elite Series Brock Lesnar. I gave him the WrestleMania 32 exclusive Brock Lesnar shirt, because I don't have the Brock Lesnar shirt that it came with. So yeah, this figure is amazing. Like, I'm just gonna take this off, and this is by far the best Brock Lesnar head scan we've ever seen. It is amazing. I always liked him with these shorts better. The new black shorts I'm not really a big fan of, and how they gave him the MMA gimmick is pretty cool. So yeah, The only thing I have to, complain about is the turkey legs. That's about it. Now at number 14 we have none other than Psycho Sid. Now I have a little story about Psycho Sid. When I first started doing my collection, he was shelf forming everywhere. Like every Toys R Us I went, he would shelf form. There's not a single person that picked him up that I know of. And I actually, I was, going to pick him up, real quick when I started this, collection. I said, you know what, since it's shelf forming, I would just wait a little, and I picked him up at, when I thought it was right, and just his, the way that Mattel made his hair, so it's very accurate. The elbow pad, the knee pads, just the long legs that he has. Mine are not wobbly. They're not. The entrance vest is amazing. The detail they put into it, it's just all around amazing. Okay, guys. Now at number 14, we have Elite Series Road Dogg. Show him his face. Yes, the amount of detail this figure was put into was amazing. They gave him 3 accessories: this t-shirt, his signature t-shirt, his DX t-shirt, and his bucket hat, the G Generation X t-shirt. Every time I see this figure, it reminds me of the Attitude Era. Road Dogg at the side, at his back. The only thing I have to, the only complaint I have is, how the shirt always keeps coming out. It would have been cool if they gave him, those fabric shirts. It would have been, I would definitely call it a defining moment figure. But yeah, we have Elite Series Road Dogg. Number 12, this was everyone's figure of the year. People that I know of. And to me, when I first saw it, I was stunned at how good it looked. And that's Elite Series Finn Balor. He's my second most favorite wrestler in the world, and and just having him in figure form is amazing. I'm gonna take, I keep forgetting the name of these things, but I'm just gonna take them off, and I'm gonna take the head off. So yeah, just the amount of detail they put into the body art is amazing. The wings in the back, just all around amazing. The knee pads. Yeah, I forgot what match did he have when he had this attire. I think it was when he was against Neville, which is my favorite, one of my favorite matches of the year. So yeah, at number 11, we have 2 figures actually. That's Elite Bo Dallas and Basic Series Bo Dallas. These 2 are basically the same figures. There's nothing wrong with it. I think the Basic Series is actually more accurate because of the gut he has right here, and just the design in the back is amazing. Better than the Elite Series one, if you ask me. The t-shirt is pretty cool. The head scans are amazing. But is it just me, or why does young M.A., the rapper, look like Bo Dallas? Alright, so yeah, this, the only thing I have to say about the Elite figure is that I didn't like how it was a little too skinny. They should have made it a little chubbier, like his basic figure. But yeah, at number 11 we have Basic Series Bo Dallas and Elite Series Bo Dallas. Basic 26, Seth Rollins. Is it Basic 26 or Basic 25? I do not know. But yeah, I'm not sure if you guys know, but when I first started this YouTube channel, this is one of my first videos, reviewing the Elite Shield. And out of all 3 of them, my favorite Shield figure, not member, but my favorite figure is the Seth Rollins figure, just because of the vest that he has. the amount of detail that is put into it. It would have been amazing if, I don't know, if that was painted on. Was it painted? I don't know. Was it all just black? But yeah, so the amount of detail put into the back of the figure, and the little hunch in the back that makes him look, you know, different. I think he stands out out of all the three members. So yeah. Oh yeah, the ponytail in the back. The face scan is amazing. He's not a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's the guy. And that's Elite Series Roman Reigns and Basic Series Roman Reigns. These two figures are basically the same thing. You know, I had a hard decision choosing which one should be on the list, and I said, why not both, since both are the same. Basically, they're the same. And I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I swapped the vests. So I guess you guys could kind of say that's a custom figure. So as you can tell, this came with this figure, and this vest came with this figure. But I just like this vest better because the logo's bigger, and just the back. Like I like the back looking like that, and this, and the small logo. But yeah, both figures are amazing. Both face scans are amazing. I can't decide which one's better. So yeah, we have at number 9, Elite Series Roman Reigns and Basic Series Roman Reigns. Basic Series Tyson Kidd, and yeah, Basic actually made it this far to the list. And to be honest, I wanted this as an Elite figure. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Tyson Kidd, you know, Elite is amazing. It's just that I love this attire. When I first saw it, I was like, I have to have this Tyson Kidd. Just the, you know, it's so colorful and everything. And so yeah, you know, it sucks that Tyson Kidd is not wrestling anymore. Well, for now, he hasn't been wrestling since, I think, I believe 2015, or yeah, 2015, almost 2 years. So yeah, just get well, Tyson Kidd. My third favorite wrestler of all time, and no, he's not high on this list because he's one of my favorite wrestlers. He's high on this list because the amount of detail that was put into him during its time. And this figure came out in 2001, and that's Jax Raven. So yeah, this Raven figure is probably the best Jax figure out there. The face scan is amazing. The amount of detail to the hair is amazing. You know, during its time, it's probably one of the best figures. And the Punisher shirt is just amazing. The way they made the coat and everything. With the lighting, it looks a little purple, but not bothering me. The flannel around his waist is amazing. It's just amazing. The shorts, people say it's the Stone Cold shorts, and it bothers a lot of people, but I don't seem to be bothered. And you know, the signature socks and you know, military boots. So yeah, he is the most hardcore wrestler out there, and he's my third favorite wrestler. Now at number 5, we have two figures. Yes, again, for the 4th time. And this is Basic Series Seth Rollins and Cash In Seth Rollins Elite. Yeah, the Toys R Us exclusive. Yeah, the his eyebrows basically gone, but I couldn't decide which one to put on this list. You know, this because it has elite articulation and everything, and this how, you know, the gold really stands out. It's basically the same figure except different head scans, and one is basic and one is an elite. But I say the basic is a little more better because of the amount of detail on the gold and everything. And the only reason I like the elite is because, you know, because of the all the articulation and everything. So yeah, at number 6 we have elite Seth Rollins and Basic Series Seth Rollins. Oh yeah, and by the way, they should have made a vest for the figure. It would have been amazing. Yeah, it would have probably ranked higher on the list. We have probably my favorite DX member, and every time I think about DX, I think about Road Dogg and Billy Gunn and one other person, and that's the Elite Series X-Pac. Just every time I think about D-Generation X, I think about X-Pac. I don't think about Triple H. I don't think about Shawn Michaels. I think about X-Pac, then Road Dogg, then Billy Gunn, then Triple H, then Shawn Michaels. You could count China in there too, and Rick Rude. But just the amount of detail put into this X-Pac figure is amazing. Just wow. It comes with his G-Generation shirt, which is really neat. And it would have been awesome if he had a, you know, I mean, these, you know, a lot of people hate when Mattel makes these type of shirts because they happen to come off all the time, or they just make the figure look bulky and everything and stuff like that. But when Mattel makes this plastic, I have no problem with it. This is the only thing that should be made out of plastic, and the t-shirt should be made out of fabric. And if he came with a fabric jersey shirt, you know, that he always wears and everything, I would probably make it my #1 figure of the year. This figure just has to be a defining moment, but it's not. It's an Elite Series figure, and I'm just glad I have it. When I first saw it, I had a friend that, you know, at a toy shop in a mall. When he had it in stock, he told me all the figures that he had in stock, and I went to pick him up, but he knew I'm an X-Pac fan, and yeah, I'm an X-Pac fan. So yeah, not a lot of people say that. So yeah, but he held it to the side and he showed me all the other figures. And when he held this one up, he's like, "I know you like X-Pac, so," and I was like extremely shocked. I was about to cry and everything. I'm like, oh god, it was amazing. This figure is like amazing. And say about the legs, you could say anything about the legs, but to me, it looks nice on him. You know, the skinny legs, and you know, the AJ Styles figure that has the skinny legs does not look good. So yeah, Elite Series X-Pac makes #5 in the list. This figure is very special to me because it's the figure that got me into wrestling. That got me into collecting wrestling figures, and that's Elite Series Dolph Ziggler. This figure was gonna be #1 just because the amount of detail that was. Oh my god! Just the face scan is amazing. The T-shirt is amazing, and like I said before, I like this shirt at first. This is before I found out that the shirts could be made out of fabric and everything. You know, Mattel has the power to make shirts out of fabric, but yeah, I would so like to see Mattel make a T-shirt out of this shirt. I mean, yeah, out of this, out of this one, but I don't think it's gonna ever happen. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it off for now and show you the figure. It's just one of Dolph Ziggler's best attires, and it was a great match actually. Though he fought, this was in I believe in Survivor Series. So yeah, the Elite Dolph Ziggler makes #4 in the list. At #3 is a basic figure. Now, yes, another basic figure. This is the last basic figure. That's, it's a standalone, but it's only replacing a certain figure that I don't have. But if I had the figure, it would definitely be on the list. And it's the Basic Series Sting. This figure replaces the Defining Moments Sting figure that everyone likes. I love that figure. I've seen it in person, but it's a friend had it, and I was actually asking him for a trade, and he didn't want to because that figure is actually like a gem to him, and it's a gem to me. So yeah, this figure alone is like good too. You know, it's a basic figure, but the amount of detail to the face and everything, it's just amazing. But yeah, it replaces the Defining Moments Sting. So yeah, Defining Moments Sting is on the list as #3, and the Mattel Basic Sting. Now at #2 we have another Defining Moment figure, and that's the man that made wrestling happen, the man that made wrestling relevant today, and that's Elite Series, not Elite Series, Defining Moment Series Hulk Hogan. Now, I love this figure, from head to toe. Like, so let me just start off with the knee pads. Just the amount of detail to the knee pads is amazing. And I've been saying that for the past, 15 minutes, saying, oh, yeah, amount of detail this, amount of detail that, but whatever. So yeah, the shirt. I mean, the shirt is the only thing I have to complain about. I mean, I like how it's the hard one, and it would have been cool if he came with a fabric T-shirt that could just rip open. Having this and the fabric T-shirt would be cool. The little headband that he has on his head, the cross that he has in his neck is amazing. Just the amount of detail to the figure is amazing, and everything. The only thing I don't like is that when you take off the shirt, he looks a little different. He looks a little goofy looking, and I'm gonna show that to you guys right now. Cause I just keep him with a shirt on, so yeah. Look at the chest, like, ugh. Just seeing this makes me, ugh. Look at the back. It's like, it just bugs me a little. Look at that. Like, the gaps and everything. So yeah, but getting off track here. So yeah, at number 2 we have the Fighting Moments Hulk Hogan. And this is the figure that when he went up against Andre the Giant. So yeah, at number 2 we have the Fighting Moments Hulk Hogan. Now, who could be number 1? Out of all the figures that I said today, who could actually be number 1 of 2016? Well, to be honest with you guys, I lied about saying this is this was the last basic figure on the list, and how this is the last 2 figures on the list. But these 2 figures are basically the same thing. And this figure went aside. I just had to have it. It was a long time. It took me a long time to have this figure in my hands, and that's the basic Triple H. Now, I've been having that figure for a while, since the beginning of my collection, but I'm talking about his Elite figure, and that's the Elite Series Triple H with his WrestleMania 31 entrance gear. The entrance was amazing, and just the figure alone was amazing. Just how amazing this figure could be. There's no other figure that could top this figure. Triple H has to be one of the best heels in the company to date. And, having this gear on is amazing. I just love everything about this figure and the basic figure. It's basically the same thing. But without a doubt, this is my figure of the year. And by the way, I have the WrestleMania 31 ring skirt just to match that figure, so it actually looks accurate right there. And I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And matter of fact, comment down what you guys want to see next. I want to make some new content this year, and make sure you guys share, because I'm going to do a giveaway pretty soon. I'm not going to say what's it about, but I'm going to make a giveaway very, very soon. So yeah, I thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that little notification button for more content. Alright, geeks, I'm out.